Hello African Hair God, my name is Terry from Naturally Speaking to You, and it is an honor and a pleasure to do this video collaboration with you. Okay, so my first question to you is, who or what inspired you to go natural?
There wasn't really an inspiration behind my decision to go natural. When I first began growing out my hair, it was for the purpose and the intentions of relaxing it once it reached a certain length. When I first began my hair journey, I educated myself and began learning about natural hair care, and with that I developed an understanding and an appreciation for natural hair, and that's when I decided that I was going to remain natural and not relax my hair.
What are your thoughts on the hair typing system, and how strictly do you follow it?
Okay, personally, I'm not very keen on the whole hair typing system. I do use it as a guide, which is what it's intended for. I use the Andre hair typing system. Another popular one is the Lois system, but I don't really use the Lois system that much. The Andre system seems to be a lot more popular among naturals here on the YouTube community. But I use the Andre system to type my hair for my viewers so that they have an understanding and idea of my hair and how it behaves, as a means to compare my hair to their hair. But even with someone who appears to have a very similar hair texture or curl pattern or hair type to you, everyone's hair is different. So it's kind of, even though it kind of gives you a comparison, an idea how products behave and will work on your hair, it's only a guide, and everyone's hair is unique and different, and everyone's hair responds to products and styling differently. And so that is the important thing. When I do videos, I don't want people to try to emulate my hairstyles or what I do exactly the way that I do it. It's for them to give them an idea, understanding of how I style my hair, and use that based on their own understanding of their hair and what's best for their hair. Because no one knows your hair better than you do. I don't know your hair as well as you do. You wake up with your hair every single day, and you go to sleep every night with your hair. I don't. So with that being said, you're the expert on your own hair.
What does your natural hair regimen consist of?
So believe it or not, I actually don't follow a strict hair regimen when it comes to my hair. I used to in the past, but as time went on, I've kind of become a lot more lenient and flexible with my hair, and I just tend to go with the flow of my hair and what it needs. I respond to my hair with what it needs when it needs it, and not just some strict schedule of list things to do with my hair. So when my hair needs to be shampooed, conditioned, I will do so. Typically I shampoo and condition my hair once every 1 to 2 weeks. Sometimes I go a week longer than that when I'm wearing long-term extended protective styles such as kinky twist. As far as trimming my hair goes, again, I only trim my hair when I see that it's necessary for it to be trimmed, when my ends looked frayed, damaged, and tapered. I usually examine my shedded hair to see the condition of my hair and whether it needs to be trimmed or not. Usually I trim my hair once to twice a year, usually twice a year. Y'all might not be able to tell, but I keep it simple when it comes to my hair routine. I mean, besides, you know, styling my hair for hours at a time, my hair routine is really simple. I moisturize my hair when it needs to, I wash it when it needs to be washed, and I trim it when it needs to be trimmed. So yeah, that's what works for me and my hair.
So how often do you moisturize your hair, and what do you use to add moisture back into your tresses?
So the actual number of times that I moisturize my hair throughout the week ultimately depends upon the state and condition that my hair is in and the type of style that I have in. My favorite method of moisturizing my hair is using a modified version of the lock method, which I wasn't really aware that it was the lock method until after someone told me and I did my research on it. But anyways, The LOC method stands for liquid, oil, and cream. My first step in my process is using either water or a liquid-based leave-in conditioner, followed by your favorite type of oil. Next, you would use your favorite cream-based leave-in or moisturizer, and then lastly, I seal my hair with any type of hair butter, my favorite choice of hair butter. It doesn't really matter what particular products that you use, as long as you use products that respond really well to your hair. Also, I don't recommend using the LOC method on a daily basis because it will lead to premature buildup. I usually use the LOC method every time after I shampoo and condition my hair, and the next day my hair is left soft, moisturized, and full of shine, and it retains all that moisture for, you know, anywhere from 2 days to 3 or 4 days, and maybe even possibly the whole week, depending on the climate and things of that sort. When my hair is in protective styles, I usually go a lot lighter on products because it tends to cause buildup. When my hair is in protective styles, I like to stick with just water and oil. If I feel that my hair needs a little extra kick of moisture, I will throw in a leave-in conditioner and maybe even sometimes just a tad bit of butter just to add extra sealant to all that moisture.
What are your favorite products, whether homemade or store-bought?
So I get asked this question quite a lot. My favorite products, I'm just going to jump straight into it so it's not lengthy, my response. My favorite shampoo is the Giovanni 50/50 Balanced Hydrating Clarifying Shampoo. Love this because it rids my hair of potential buildup, and it cleanses my hair of the heavy ingredients and products that I use, such as silicones and mineral oils. So this is definitely necessary for getting that out of my hair. My favorite conditioner is the Matrix Biolage Ultra Hydrating Balm. I love to use this in my deep conditioner recipe, which I mix pure honey with it, as well as coconut milk, carrier oils such as avocado oil or jojoba oil, as well as essential oils. And I also like to use natural carrier oils to seal my hair. I don't like using synthetic oils or oil mixtures that come in product lines. For moisturizing, my favorite leave-in / detangler is the Talia Wajid, the Great Detangler. Though it is light, I find that it's great because it leaves you with no buildup, and it actually does help a lot with detangling and giving you slip. My favorite butter to seal my hair with is the Jankar Solution Nourish and Shine. Though this is a bit costly, nothing seals in moisture in my hair like no other than this. It leaves my hair full of shine and soft. So soft. As you can see, I am completely out of it. Some people complain that it smells like reminiscent to furniture polish, but this is an all-natural butter, and it does contain I believe it contains citrus fruit extract, so I'm pretty sure that's why it smells like that. As far as stylers go, I love to use Eco Styler Gel to smooth down my hair for my puffs, as well as whenever I need a sleek, clean, polished look for my hair. Though this can be a tad bit drying, I find that just applying some oil and some leave-in conditioner counteracts that with my hair. So, and the last product I'm going to talk about is the Talia Wajid Lock It Up. Use this exclusively on my flat twist because it has great hold, yet it does not dry your hair out and it doesn't leave your hair stiff. So yeah, you can also, and it doesn't flake as well. You can also use this on twists if you like, but I only use this on my flat twist, and it always leaves my flat twist looking sleek and fresh for days. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
How often do you use protective styling?
Those that are familiar with me, my hair, and my channel know that as much as I am an advocate for protective styling, I don't really use protective styling the majority of the time. I would say on average I use protective styling probably maybe 3 to 4 months out of the year. And the protective styles that I use, long-term protective styles, are braid extension styles. Usually my go-to is keiki twists, or I have done yarn braids, but usually I stick with keiki twists during, you know, the winter break as well as the summer break when I'm out of school. I style my hair a lot, and I think my viewers know that my problem with me and my hair is that I tend to over style or over manipulate my hair. So I've kind of gotten into the habit of toning down like the frequency of doing different styles in my hair. I try to keep protective styles such as my flat twist and 2-strand twist styles, and I try to keep those in at least 2 weeks at a time. For me, protective styling for myself personally is more so about minimizing the manipulation that I put into my hair, because that seems to be my biggest issue. So just keeping hairstyles in longer and being able to transition from one hairstyle into another hairstyle with very minimal manipulation is the ultimate protective styling, you know, process for me. So for my viewers, I would say you need to, you know, ask yourself, it ultimately, I think for my viewers, it ultimately depends upon your personal hair goals and what do you want out of your hair. I love playing in my hair, I love enjoying my hair, I love wearing my hair out. But for someone who is trying to retain as much length as possible, wearing your hair out may or may not be the best thing for you. You know, protective styling might be the best alternative for you to achieve your hair goals. But for me, I'm not caught up into the length game. It's more so about enjoying my hair.
What advice would you give to new naturals that are on their journey now?
My advice to new naturals, or just anyone who's natural, is to basically educate yourself and research about hair, the science of hair, hair care, products, ingredients, how those ingredients and products affect your hair, pH and acidity and basic products and how they alter the cuticles. Research every single type of aspect of hair care as you possibly can. Do your own research. Don't just depend solely upon vloggers such as myself. For anyone who's been watching YouTube for a while, you know that there is a lot of contradicting information being tossed around back and forth between YouTube vloggers and blogs and things of that sort. So it's very important for you to develop your own understanding and foundation on natural hair care. When I first began growing out my hair and started my hair journey, I knew absolutely nothing about hair. I spent the first 18 years of my life having no hair, and then all of a sudden I had hair. So it was just like, it was a very steep learning curve for someone who grew up having hair all their life and, you know, having an understanding of how their hair responds to certain things. I didn't know diddly squat. So the first year of my hair journey was just really horrible. I was doing a lot of damaging things to my hair, and I just didn't realize it. My hair could have been in a much better state than what it was, and I could have retained much more length, and just the overall health of my hair would have been so much more better if I had just done my research. And if it's possible, I would suggest that you actually do your research before you go through with doing your big chop or, you know, actually transitioning to natural hair. Because ultimately it really does make a difference in transitioning from relaxed hair to natural hair, because you already have so much knowledge and understanding about natural hair. So yeah, that would be my advice. So I want to take this time to thank Terry, Naturally Speaking to You. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It is truly my honor and privilege to be able to do this collaboration video with you. And thank you all so much for watching, and be blessed, everyone. Bye.